everyone, this is Kelly from Kellyscards.ca and I'm welcoming you to this tutorial that I am doing for Stamps Plus Fun Equals Creativity. And this week's challenge is using arrows. So I found this pattern paper by Cardabella called Words of Love, and I picked out some papers from this collection, and now I'm going to start piecing this card together using this pattern paper. So I thought this gray paper would be a great background paper for this card because it was light and a lot of the other cardstock is a bit darker. So here's the arrows, and I just cut it slightly smaller. And now this striped piece of paper, I am going to cut a strip that will go from top to bottom on this card. And I thought it also needed a little bit of an edge, so I'm going to use this Martha Stewart punch to create this little punched out edge. And then I'm going to adhere the strip to the edge, and it will be just a little bit more decorative than just the paper there. So I'm just using some quick adhesive here to attach the stripe pattern paper to this punched edge that I've created. Anytime you can add a punched or die cut element, it really adds a lot to the card. It just brings out more interest than just the paper alone. So now I'm going to start piecing things together and trying to figure out where I want my pieces to go. I love this pattern paper with the arrows on it. I think it really adds a lot of oomph to this card. And this image here is just a digital image that I got a few years ago. Actually, I can't even remember where I got it, but I love all these digital images. You don't have to store them in your craft area. All you have to do is keep it on your computer file. There's so many companies now that make digital stamps. So yeah, if you want to look for some digital stamps, just search in Google digital stamps and you'll find tons of companies like the Stamping Boutique. There's so many of them that make adorable images, plus more less playful images. Like there's a lot of images with little girls and cute little puppies and stuff, but this image is obviously a little bit less playful. It's more of an artsy type image and less of a playful image like so many other images. So here I'm just going to adhere this gray cardstock right to the card base, and I'm using my score tape here. And I like to use the score tape because it is a very strong adhesive. So once I've got all the backing off, I'm going to center this on the front of this card. And I really like the gray color. The gray works so well with the black and red. It really helps kind of define the other colors in the pattern paper. So now I'm going to adhere the strip. I'm just going to use again a little bit of score tape for the edge and just some quick adhesive for the middle. Now I'm starting to align all this, just trying to figure out where I want it so that I align it exactly where I want it and get it straight, right on the money. And there we go. So now I'm going to be putting that piece of the arrows on now on top. And again, it is really good definition with the lighter background, the darker paper in the front, and then an image that has all the colors on the front. So I'm just going to use again some score tape to adhere this. And a little bit of quick adhesive for the middle. And I'm going to put this on the card now. Again, I always like having stripes on the card. It helps you guide to make your papers nice and straight when there's already straight lines on your card. So now that that's adhered, I've got my image and I'm just trying to figure out where I want it. I had it a couple different places and I wasn't sure exactly if I wanted it on one side or the other, but that's good to play around with it just so you can visualize. You can even take pictures with your phone of it in different positions to see which you like better. And then you can have a real good visual of looking at the pictures side by side. So sometimes I do that. I'll take two pictures and I'll look at both of them and I say, well, I like this one better. So now that I've got my image up on pop dots, just to add a little bit of dimension to this card, I have adhered now the image, and I'm going to use some hot glue to adhere this flower to this card. I find using hot glue with flowers to adhere them and wooden elements and metal elements just a very strong way to adhere something to the card. It's not going to fall off as easy as if you just use pop dots or something like that. Now on that flower there happens to be a pearl accent, so I've grabbed 3 little pearl bling and I have added it to the top of the card there. To finish things up, I wanted to add a little bit of sparkle to this card, so I've grabbed my Wink of Stella clear glitter brush pen. I love the clear pen because it can go over any color. These pens are made in many different colors, but the clear is great because of the subtle shimmer it adds. It doesn't add a huge amount of glitter like say Stickles does or the colored versions of this pen, so that's why a lot of people prefer the clear pen. And there you can see the glimmer as I hold the card up to the camera. You can really see how nice it is. So yeah, that is my card for Stamps Was Fun equals Creativity Arrows Challenge. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please check me out at Kellyscards.ca, and thanks for stopping by.